Hello, everyone, and welcome to the big show. This is Investing and Trading Live, sponsored by Trading Academy. If you're a first-time listener, thank you for stopping by. As always, I'm your host, Josh Lilquist. Alongside me, actually in front of me today, I have my good friend and my good pal, and he is the one and the only. He is Mr. Al Connickson. How you doing today, Al?
Feeling pretty good, Josh. How about you?
I'm doing fantastic. If I was a dog, my tail would be wagging.
My tail would be wagging again. Right.
Now, that's the thing with the markets, is it's always a great opportunity in the markets. It's a lot of fun being engaged in the markets. It's a gift that keeps giving. Whether it's good news, whether it's bad news, it's always going to give you something.
Yeah, either whether it's good or bad, it's an opportunity.
You're exactly right.
Opportunities both ways.
That's what we're going to discuss here today, is all the opportunities this market, the stock market especially, but all these other markets, futures, forex, and options, has been showing over the past forever, we'll say, but especially the last couple of weeks. As we know, the markets, as far as the overall markets, S&P 500 has shot back up after that big drop last week, and up pretty good on the from the lows. And I'm looking at the SPY, the ETF, from 511 all the way up to 550 roughly at one point. We know how the week ended up here, but up about 6% at one point and continuing to chug along as that moves along. So the markets are bouncing back from the great drop that we saw. Great opportunity. Was it just a buying opportunity? Was there opportunities to sell puts and collect premium because the volatility was high, creating great premium in the options market? But just a couple stocks to note. But before we do that, I just want to talk about our sponsor, Trading Academy. Over 27 years teaching people just like you how to invest, how to trade in the financial markets. Whether you're a brand new trader or investor trying to get started, or if you've been doing it for many, many years and looking for more consistency, we have strategies and techniques for all types of accounts. Income accounts, retirement accounts, whatever that you're looking to get out of the market, there's a strategy for that. That's why we have investing classes that I'll be giving away seats to a little bit later to introduce you to these techniques and concepts to hopefully start you down that path to whatever the reason that you're listening to this show. We'd have a lot of fun on this show talking about the financial markets. So there's benefits to using the financial markets, but you got to have a strategy and a skill and steps within that. So Al, just a couple stocks to note. I just want to talk about starting off with GoDaddy. This one here really on a tear since, we'll call it end of October of last year to now, and it's up about 129%. And just a note on this stock did absolutely nothing for about 5, 6, 7, 8 years or so. So what's the catalyst of that? Who knows? But quite frankly, it doesn't really matter. It's all supply and demand at its finest. Now, GoDaddy looking really good. You're still seeing Tesla struggling out there. Tesla has been struggling for quite some time to the downside, but over the last couple weeks here, dropping pretty nice, which shows opportunities to the downside, which you were talking about at the very beginning of the show. 3M is looking very well as well. So 3M actually right around the $125 mark, showing a big spike this past week, creating a nice demand zone. So if there's opportunities as it comes down, might be an opportunity for a buying opportunity for some investors. But since we'll say the beginning of the year, but we'll call it February, that stock is up about 66%. So that one's showing some opportunities. Others aren't, but there's just great opportunities. You look at Disney. Disney's a stock that I like to do different things with, and this one in actually a demand zone as we speak. So will that hold? Who knows? But that's what I want to discuss here today, Al, as we were talking about earlier, is the opportunities that the market is showing right now, whether it's stocks, options, futures, or forex. Opportunities for income strategies, because I think a lot of people that are listening to the show right now do very, very well financially, but they want to do more. They want to create more for retirement, create that freedom of time, freedom of location. What are some of the things that you're doing right now to help people build that path for whatever goal they're looking to achieve?
Yeah, you just mentioned that a lot of people are doing well financially, and the truth, Josh, is that with the cost of living right now, even the people that are doing well financially are struggling. Over 51% of the people that make over six figures or in the six-figure area are living paycheck to paycheck. So it really becomes, I think, imperative if you want to create wealth, if you want to have enough money to do the things that give you the freedom to make choices to do what you want to do when you want to do it. Maybe it's going to require an additional source of income or additional sources of income. The market is providing these opportunities, and you mentioned a couple of the stocks there. You mentioned Tesla. There were a lot of the Magnificent Seven, the stocks that really have driven the market. They don't all go up forever. Tesla has come back. A lot of times when things become very highly valued or even overvalued, the ride down can be very quick and very dramatic, and so you have to be prepared. Preparation is key. The opportunities are there, but when you combine the two, the opportunities and preparation, you can do very well. You mentioned GoDaddy. GoDaddy just basically was asleep for a long period of time, and then it took off. But if you look at that chart, it was not a straight line up. It would go up and then come back. It would settle back a bit, and then it would go up and it would settle back. It's a stair-step kind of a thing. And if you understand how to take advantage of the movements in the market, there are opportunities, even when something is going in a straight, or not straight direction, but in a strong direction, either upward or downward. There are points at which you can make an investment where you have the least amount of risk with the greatest opportunity of it working in your favor. Now, why do people do this? Why are people in these markets? Well, I kind of in the next section I kind of want to go into this, but there are a number of things that have changed over the years in our favor. But if you need additional income, if that's something that you need, we know that the people that are truly financially secure have multiple sources of income, and that's not multiple jobs. So I want to talk about that in the next segment, what those are and what the ideal, if there's an ideal job, I want to talk about what the ideal job is that you can actually use in the financial markets to create wealth and to generate some income.
I like that, the ideal job, and that to me would be, who knows? Let's talk about that in the next segment. But Al, the great points there on people that are looking to build wealth. It starts with extra income. And there are income strategies available in the markets every single day. But you got to have a strategy. You need steps within that. And we have investing classes that I'm going to give away seats to in a couple seconds. So if you're driving, you might want to pull over. These investing classes go over these techniques and strategies to create an income, whether you're working or maybe you're retired right now and want to continue that income strategy. So come in one of these classes simply by calling or texting the word trading to the number 952-905-0975. That's call or text the word trading to the number 952-905-0975, or go online to learnwithota.com. That's learnwithota.com, and you can pick your own seat there. As we mentioned, coming up next, the ideal job, and that's an income strategy for wherever your location is. This is Josh and Al, Investing and Trading Live. We will be right back.